What's up, YouTubers? Big Country here. Well, I know you see I'm outside like on normal videos that I usually do. Outside. Well, the reason I'm outside is because I have a question for you. And the question is that I want to know is I know most of y'all probably going to say you know it. Y'all know what that is. Most of y'all going to say, yeah, that's a deck off of a lawnmower. And to the ones that has said that, yes, it is a deck off of a lawnmower. It's upside down, but it's a 42-inch cut deck. Okay? And if you hear that, it's my damn dog. Okay? But, Shady, go on. Go. Come on. But anyway, what that come off of, she's retarded. But what that come off of is a lawnmower. Well, to be exact, this is the lawnmower that it come off of. Okay? Put the seat down. I got the battery out, or I attempted to get the battery out, but it's so rusted up, I have to get a whole new cables and everything else. Well, this is my great-grandmother's old lawnmower. Well, I asked her what was all wrong with it and everything. Well, before I go anymore, you can see it's a Craftsman 2 diehard, is what it says there, y'all see. With a 14.5 HP or horsepower, OHV for whatever. If y'all know what that means, leave it in the comments below. Well, it's a 6-speed. I know it looks a little rough, but my plan for it was going to turn into a mud mower. That's what the motor there. My original plan at the beginning was to turn it into a mud mower. That's what I was going to do. But then I had some thoughts about it. I'm not going to make it into a mud mower. No. Because you watch all these videos on, and of course my voice sounds a little bad because I was sick for a little while. But I'm coming over. My voice is slowly coming back. But anyway, you watch all these videos about mud mowers and all that. They keep having to fix them over and over and over again, over and 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 over. Yeah, that's the point behind a mud mower. Tear it up, fix it. Tear it up, fix it. Yeah. But it'd be fun to do. But that's why a buddy of mine that lives up north, he's got a couple lawnmowers he's going to give me. But for this one, since it was my great grandmother's lawnmower, I'm going to just fix it up into a little ride-around mower. And y'all probably going to think, oh God, what is he? How is he going to do that? Da, 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 da. Well, I'm just going to turn you back to the lawnmower and point out a couple main details that I'm going to do. Okay? So here we go. Y'all see that on the back, they got the original back big tires. Well, I found a way that I got some of them from that a friend's given me that I'm going to try to convert over to the front. Okay. So that way, and of course, I put the jacks under it just to give it a little height, just to mess around with. But the tires that he's given me are about an inch higher than those. So that's why it's up a little bit, because it's going to look just like that. It's going to be up in the front a little bit. So, and then I got some lights that I got. They're not going to fit in here. looked at that the other day. It's some tires that, I mean, not tires, but some lights I'm either going to have to mount out up somehow onto this or make a brush guard that comes out from here and up and put the lights on here. Or mount them onto the side. Not onto the plastic, but up here on top or on the side there. So, and then I was thinking about just putting them tires on the front rims. Because a friend, the tire that he's giving me is mud grip tires off of an ATV that will fit. So, then I'm going to rig something up to come up off this side here, a little ways like this, or maybe a little bit higher, for a radio. Or I thought about it, or I just thought about it. I could probably rig something up to go down there on the foots thing, or whatever the hell you want to call it, the step side, to put a radio that comes out of a car. And then somehow, actually I take that back, I could rig up the radio somehow, like right there, like I said to begin with, like a little box, and then come over here and somehow set it up right in here, cut out a hole and put 2 speakers there, and then 2 more holes, one there and one on the other side over there, to put 2 more speakers. Then, if I can get the smallest amp that I can and wire it up right there, hook it up right there, put it there, run all the wires, be all good to go. Then hook up the antenna, of course, for the radio down there, or hook it up off one of the sides here. So, because I could probably have the radio sitting right there on the left side of me with the antenna by it, and it'll probably work. And then for the lights, I'm probably going to run the wire and everything to it, so that way the switch will come out like right in here, or probably somewhere on that. I don't know yet. It's a work in progress. So, and I was going, because the way I know, I was going to get a friend of mine or my dad to help me out with it a little bit, to weld all the gears in the axle back there, the transaxle. Because in most lawnmowers like this, just one tire spins when you put it in drive or in gear, and then the opposite tire spins when you put it in reverse. So, but if you weld both of them tires to get the gears in there, they both spin at the same time. Or go buy the gears that's already put together for it, but I don't have the money for it. I could just get my dad or a friend to weld it, be done with it. But for that, you got to know what you're doing. If I don't know if my friend's going to give me some of his old lawnmowers that you don't use yet. But if I'm able to get another lawnmower, then I will be converting that one into a lawnmower. But with this one, I was also thinking, I'm not sure about yet, is that, y'all know, City Quick, retard, the transaxle is up underneath there. That's where the transaxle is at. Well, I was thinking, if I could find one, so I don't have to do it all that well, I could do it and set another transaxle, hook it all up in there. So, and yeah, you're going to think, hell, how are you going to steer? Well, I'm going to be able to steer. And I'm also going to have a lawnmower that has 4-wheel drive. So, But so far, that's just my little plans for it for right now. Just drive around Lawnmower for like something to ride down to the store, or just around the neighborhood or something. Back to the little trails that we got back here, or yeah, down basically down to the store. Have the little lights, radio, everything. Be pretty cool. There's no, yeah, there are a couple people around here that has their lawnmowers that they either took the deck off or they haven't, but they ride it around the neighborhood and down to the store, stuff like that. But none of the people that do that, they don't have the bigger tires on the front. They just have an all stock lawnmower. They don't have no big tires on the front. They don't have no radio, no amp, no nothing on it. Just a plain lawnmower, ride to the store, and I'm back home. Well, I'm going to have other, not just rednecks, not just rednecks or city people have lawnmowers. Almost everybody does. I'm just going to how do you say it? Redneckify it a little bit or countrify it a little bit. Give it a little boom, so that way it's like whoa. And I was also thinking about changing the color of it, like sanding it down and everything, painting it. Oh, to go right in the slap in the middle of the hood, I got a damn hood scoop for a car. Digger, shut up. But yeah, I'm gonna put a hood. Also, and that's another thing. Put a hood scoop on it. Just a little stick-on hood scoop. It'll be cool as hell. So yeah, I'm not gonna work on it all the time, but when I have the time to do it, I'm gonna work on it. So if I have any more updates for y'all, I will make another video, update y'all about it, and then if I every little bit of way that I go, I'll just do a video on it and put it on here for y'all to watch if I get that many views on this one. So, this is Big Country. I'm ending the video here. Don't forget to like, comment if y'all want to, and subscribe. See y'all.